Welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that celebrates the great stars of cinema. Today, we turn the spotlight on a Hollywood icon, a woman with an effervescent personality, a versatile talent capable of moving from comedy to drama with a disarming naturalness, the magnificent Shirley Mclaine.
Born Shirley Mclaine Beatty in Richmond, Virginia, on April 24, 1934, her name is a tribute to the famous child actress Shirley Temple. The daughter of a psychology professor and a drama teacher, Shirley breathed art from an early age, and she wasn't the only one in the family to be captivated by acting. Her younger brother is the famous and charming actor and director Warren Beatty. Shirley's childhood was anything but conventional for a future movie star. Her mother enrolled her in ballet lessons at just 3 years old to correct her weak ankles. But little Shirley was not all tutus and ballet slippers. As a young girl, she played baseball on an all-boys team, earning the nickname Powerhouse for her incredible skill. As she grew, her height, considered too tall for a classical ballerina, led her to abandon her dream of dancing to devote herself to acting, a decision that would prove to be her greatest fortune.
A fun fact, her stage name, MacLaine, is a modification of her mother's maiden name, McLean. She decided to change it at the beginning of her Broadway career to avoid pronunciation problems. And speaking of Broadway, her big break came in 1954 when she was hired as an understudy for the musical The Pajama Game. When the lead actress was injured, Shirley replaced her for several months, attracting the attention of a Paramount Pictures producer who launched her into the world of cinema.
Shirley MacLaine's film debut was one to remember. In 1955, at just 20 years old, she was chosen by none other than Alfred Hitchcock for The Trouble with Harry. In this delightful black comedy, Shirley plays Jennifer Rogers, a young widow who, along with other bizarre characters in a Vermont village, stumbles upon the corpse of a man named Harry. The film was a dazzling debut that immediately earned her a Golden Globe for Best New Actress. 5 years later, in 1960, her career definitively took off with Billy Wilder's The Apartment. Alongside Jack Lemmon, MacLaine plays Fran Kubelik, an adorable and melancholy elevator operator. The film, a bittersweet comedy about alienation and loneliness in the big city, is a masterpiece that won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Shirley MacLaine received an Oscar nomination and won the Volpe Cup in Venice for her unforgettable performance.
The partnership with Billy Wilder and Jack Lemmon was renewed in 1963 with Irma la Douce. In this sparkling romantic comedy, Shirley is Irma, a prostitute with a heart of gold in bohemian Paris. A fun fact, the role was initially intended for Marilyn Monroe, but after her untimely death, the part went to MacLaine, who proved to be perfect. The film was a huge success and solidified her fame as an international star. The years go by, but Shirley MacLaine's talent shows no sign of waning. On the contrary, with maturity came more intense roles and more prestigious awards. In 1983, the definitive consecration arrived with Terms of Endearment. In the film, she plays Aurora Greenway, a strong-willed and possessive widowed mother, in a conflicting but deep relationship with her daughter, played by Deborah Winger. Her performance is masterful, a mixture of irony, fragility, and unconditional love that finally earned her the well-deserved Oscar for Best Actress.
In 1988, we see her in a completely different role in Madame Susatska. Here, she plays an eccentric and strict Russian-American piano teacher in London who takes a talented young Indian boy under her wing. An intense and nuanced performance that earned her another Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama and her second Volpe Cup in Venice. The following year, in 1989, she joined an all-star female cast for Steel Magnolias. Set in a small Louisiana town, the film tells the lives, joys, and sorrows of 6 women who regularly gather at the beauty salon of Truvy, played by Dolly Parton. MacLaine is Weezer Boudreaux, a rich, sour, and grumpy woman, but with a tender heart, a role that allowed her to unleash all her comedic verve and earned her a BAFTA nomination.
Shirley McLaine is not just a great actress. She is also a woman of deep spirituality, known for her interest in mysticism and reincarnation, themes she has explored in numerous autobiographical books. A multifaceted personality, an artist who has never stopped challenging herself, experimenting, and fascinating the public with her energy and her unmistakable charisma. With a career spanning over 70 years of cinema history, Shirley McLaine remains one of the last stars of Hollywood's golden age, a beacon of talent and irony that continues to shine.
And that's all for today. Thank you for listening to Actors Are Born. See you next time with another legend of the big screen.